What's going on? We back. Motor City Sports Talk. It's your boy CJ Goodfella. Talking about the Detroit Pistons. I almost said the Lions. But talk about the Pistons real quick. And their inability to draft and just looking over the years, how bad they drafted in. Sometimes they was high in the lottery, and a lot of times they was in the middle or towards the end of the lottery. And how it really messed the franchise up with, bad draft picks, man, going back to Joe Dumars all the way to Stan Van Gundy. And it really hurt the franchise, man. It really has, man. When you go back to Brandon Knight being picked back in 2011, we picked him like number 7 for 8th. 3 picks later, I believe, Klay Thompson went. That was a mishap. Stanley Johnson, I screamed at the TV to have Justice Winslow, even though he hasn't worked out neither. A few more picks behind him, Devin Booker go. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. I believe Giannis Antetokounmpo went a little bit after Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And I believe Rudy Gobert went as well. Even going back to the Brandon Knight draft, Jimmy Butler went 30th. Kawhi Leonard went 15th. And, going back to the obvious one with Darko Milicic, people say, well, Carmelo, it never would have worked. Carmelo was a rookie. He would have had a strong locker room when Tayshaun Prince, Rip Hamilton, Chauncey Billups. They didn't have a problem bringing Tayshaun off the bench and playing him and Melo at both forward spots. It would have worked. And not only it would have worked for the Pistons, it would have worked with Carmelo Anthony because he would have learned how to be a winner. He would have learned, it wouldn't have been ISO Melo. He would have been part of that strong core that the Pistons had as far as, Chauncey being the point guard and setting you up. He would have just been a lot better professional basketball player if that would have happened, if he would have landed in Detroit rather than landed in Denver, man. It was just a better situation for him. But, you can say all these things, man, and you can say it till you blue in your face, but, the Pistons just continue to fail this year. Donovan Mitchell went to pick after us. They worked out Donovan Mitchell and worked out Luke Kennard, and even the blind man could see that Luke Kennard was inferior to Donovan Mitchell. You just keep getting these mishaps, man, and it's crown jewels to be found in the draft. Like I said, you don't have to be a really really bad team to get good talent, but you got to have great scouting, great scouts. And the Pistons don't have a great eye for talent at all. No matter how high or how low they are in the draft, they don't. And then, when they do draft guys in the second round, they do hit on like Chris Middleton or Aaron Aflalo or Spencer Dinwiddie. They don't keep them. They don't let them play. They don't let them develop. They ride the bench their whole career, and they go somewhere else and get some PT, and they light it up. So the Pistons have, for a very long time, had a trouble with scouting and drafting talent, and not only doing that, developing talent. Even if you go back to Tayshaun Prince, this is a dude that rolled the pine the whole season, his rookie year. He was a 4-year starter for Tubby Smith in Kentucky. Not till the Pistons got down 3-1, I believe, to the Orlando Magic. They pulled Tayshaun Prince out the deep freezer and throw him on Tracy McGrady and say, oh, he actually can play and defend. It shouldn't have come to that. The Pistons historically, whoever the coach is or the GM is, they don't believe in player development. They don't believe in no matter how bad they are, they don't believe in playing their rookies at all and letting them learn the job. No matter if they're a playoff team, a championship contender team, or don't have any hopes at all, they don't believe in they don't believe in player development, man. They do not believe in player development. And that's sad, though, man. That's sad because, right now the Pistons should be developing as much young talent as they can on this roster. They should. Reggie Bullock rode the bench for 2 seasons before he got an opportunity. And look, hey, he can actually shoot and defend a little bit. Stanley Johnson, they see he ride the bench. He ain't getting no better. So they throw him in there. He started to defend. You can say, oh, shit, he can't really play no offense, but he a hell of a defender, right? It's time for them to change the mentality of this team, man, of this organization. It's not the team, it's not the players. It's the top. The coaches, the scouting. They need to change their approach at how they approach the draft, how they approach scouting players, what type of players they want to fit their system. I mean, because it's like basically they just, put a blindfold over their face and spin in a circle, and whoever they point to when they done spinning, that's who they drafting. It's no way in hell you tell me Luke Kennard, you work out Luke Kennard, you work out Devon Mitchell, and you telling me Luke Kennard is better than Devon Mitchell. Fuck no. Sorry for my language. But no way, Jose. No way. And all these talented players are getting by the Pistons, man. Pistons have a hell of a lineup by some of the draft misses they missed. You know what I'm saying? They missed, they took Brandon Knight over Klay Thompson, over Kawhi Leonard. You know what I'm saying? That's one that goes under everybody's nose, Stanley Johnson over Devin Booker. And not only just that one, though. Stanley Johnson was highly touted out of Arizona. But Devin Booker was a local guy. Grand Rapids. Daddy was a professional basketball player. He wasn't as great as he could have been if he didn't go to Kentucky and went to another college and just been the man. He was just one of the guys in Kentucky. But if you work him out, you can see he is a sharpshooter. You see he had potential. Not only was he a sharpshooter, he can get to the bucket, create for others. And the Pistons continue to miss on stars like that, man. Continue to miss on stars like that. And it has to be looked at like, you know what? We have to change our mentality and the way we approach the draft and the way we approach player development. Seriously. They really have to approach the way player development is key, but drafting. There's no reason why Henry Ellison should be riding the bench the whole year. He should be playing. Why isn't he playing? Whatever the guy's name they got from Marquette. Why is he riding the bench? We ain't going nowhere, so we should develop and see what he got. A lot of the times they get these rookies and they let the contract run out and release them and don't even get a chance to get on the floor. You can't just judge a player just by practice. Let them get in the game and get some run and get into a rhythm. But the Pistons don't do that. Like I mentioned with Spencer Dinwiddie and Chris Middleton and the Flalo. A little bit of PT, he ain't got it. Send him to another franchise and he blow up there. I'm tired of the Pistons not believing in drafting and developing talent and letting them play. Rookies should not sit on the bench if your organization is sorry and not winning. Now, if you winning the Darko thing, that's understandable. You got a winning team and he couldn't crack the rotation. That's understandable. But, Stanley, fuck that earning playing time. Excuse my French again. You playing right now, we're going to see what you got. Reggie Bullock, we know you changed you from the Pacers, your first round pick. Man, we ain't going nowhere. Let's see what you got right now. Let's give you all the opportunity you want. And if you give a player all the opportunity that he wants and need, he don't take advantage of it, he goes somewhere else and blow up, well, he just didn't fit our system. That thing of not playing players and picking the wrong players, that got to be over with. And that's why I say the Pistons should be bad and strip it down and pick high, because when you pick high, it's very limited. It's very high chance you're going to get the right pick. Very low chance you're going to pick the wrong. Even though they picked Darko, we know that situation. But I think if you get somebody that's a competent general manager or basketball can handle basketball aspirations, they can go get some good players at the top of the draft, man. But they need to learn how to reevaluate talent. There's too many misses, man. Too many terrible misses, man. And probably misses that I'm not even speaking on. Too many terrible misses, man. And then when they hit on them second round picks like Middleton and Dinwiddie, they don't develop them, man. And it's kind of sad, and it was just on my mind this morning, man. But it's more to see sports talk, man. I love the Detroit Pistons, man. Love all Detroit sports. And hopefully we come back and squeeze in some more videos this afternoon. Happy Memorial Day to everybody out there. Enjoy it. And, stay blessed, man. And keep sharing and subscribing, man. And that's very, very key to share. We almost at 1,000. Keep telling somebody. And keep sharing the videos, man. We out.